What's up, everybody? It's Magic Game 75 here today at Table Fantasy Tavern Vol.2 Adventurers Days. Alright, let's get started. Rock and I are walking through the forest. What? What do you mean? Wait, what? So it's about Basara and Diablo. We gotta see the battle. That means that Dahlia could have gotten information from someone and gone to the forest to defeat Basario? Oh, we gotta find him. And about Miss Ivy? You didn't. That makes sense. This makes sense, everybody. Veronica feels responsible for the death of Ivy, and it wouldn't make sense for her to talk to Dahlia about it. But then, why is Veronica traveling along with Dahlia? She must realize that Dahlia would hate her if she told the truth. Miss Veronica? I'm just about to ask her why they're traveling together when... Huh? When someone solid appears a few meters in front of us? Yep, it's Dahlia. She's here. Finally we found her. Veronica starts walking forward, approaching Dahlia. But... what the hell? Dahlia directs her sword at Veronica, who is supposed to be her friend. Come on. I can't help but thinking that something like this has happened before at the Stray Sheep Tavern. Well, something is clearly different now. That's it. It's the desire to kill? It's quite difficult to express in words, but I can sense a vibe from Dahlia that says you're dead. Oh no. This is not good. Crap, she hears it. She hears it now. So what's gonna happen? I wonder what's gonna happen right now, guys. Yeah, she heard us. Huh? Dahlia had been there as well? Wait, then why did she talk to me about Ivy? So that rabbit, oh, okay. Okay, that's more to it. Okay, alright. Oh, this is not good. Dahlia crouches down and holds her sword ready as if to tell Veronica that she's waiting and ready. This is not good. Miss Dahlia, if you listen all the way to the end, then you would know Miss Veronica is... It's not like that. It's definitely not like that. After all, I just found out about that yesterday. Oh, man. But what are we going to do? Are you going to fight Miss Dahlia? You can't. Responsibility? What in the world is she planning? She doesn't expect to be killed by Dahlia, does she? I'm sure neither of them are hoping for that. What should I do? Try to think of a way to stop Dahlia and Veronica from fighting. Then one idea pops into my head that would help everyone. In the meantime, the fight between the two of them has already started. In an instant, Dahlia closes up the gap between her and Veronica. There are only a few meters between the two of them. At this rate, Veronica is in danger, or so I thought. Oh shit! At Veronica's chance spell, a sharp rock suddenly springs forth from the earth, blocking Dahlia's path. In order to avoid the rock that has sprung up, she backtracks. However, Dahlia doesn't continue to retreat for long. Weaving through a small creek between the rocks, she closes the distance between her and Veronica. Dahlia, who jumps inside Veronica's guard, aims to mercilessly for a visual spot, swinging down her sword. On the other hand, Veronica has a smile on her face. Yep, there it goes, that emoji face again. She mutters that one phrase. The sword is about to pierce her breast when... She's invisible. It doesn't. With a clear shot at killing blow, the sword now cuts through nothing but air, and Veronica's body has turned into specks of light which scatters everywhere. Imitation. Before I know it, Veronica is standing a short distance away from us. Oh no. Dahlia's sword and Veronica's magic meet forces once again. Oh, this is not going to end well. Please stop this. I think as watching the two of them taking heaving breaths and then turn to attack each other. I can tell that their attacks are getting less and less accurate. As more time passes, this fact becomes more clear. Now's my chance. I might be able to stop the two of them. Just when I'm about to slip in between the two of them, I feel a pressure riding on my body so intense that it gives me the illusion that I'm about to be crushed. It's that thing again! Clouds fill the previous sunny sky, transforming the forest into a place that gives me the chills. When I squint and look, I can see a mysterious mist beginning to take shape. Just like that time before, back in 6. I feel an even more overwhelming sense of power now that I did them. When I felt the two powerful forces attacking each other, I came out, and what nostalgic face I see here. It's him. You're the pathetic knight who had to be defended by that man before. Oh, I see that man has healed completely. I thought I killed him with my poison, but it seems I was too easy. NANI?! Oh, backshots. Pathetic knight, you remind me of another lady knight I once knew, although it seems that you are far weaker. Ivy? Was that her name? I wonder. But you know her. Her soul was truly delicious. Very delicious. My body was able to recover almost entirely thanks to her. So you attacked me without even knowing that I was the one who took the life of that lady knight? I only assumed that you attacked me as her enemy. I see. You thought I was the strange and horrific monster who only attacks women and children. Ha! What a laugh. It seems as though she didn't comprehend my true identity then. Now, as a souvenir for your trip to hell, why don't I regale you with an old tale? The mage who you were fighting is the one who journeyed with Ivy long ago. However, they find themselves in a desperate situation when the army surrounded them. That lady knight told a tiresome lie to let the mage escape. And then, after the mage had run, the warrior met a miserable death at the hands of my subordinates. Even now, I remember her dying words. Again and again, she apologized, calling out that the maid's name. Oh, what a wonderful friendship we had, Veronica. Yes, maybe because I captured the knight's body, I can even glimpse into her memories vague. How very interesting. This guy is something. This guy is something for sure. Veronica is glaring fiercely at Basara while Dahlia stands there with heads hanging, looking incredibly forlorn. Miss Dahlia, please pull yourself together. It's no good. She's giving up, and none of my pleas reach her ears. Oh no. Oh, this lady night, maybe may Veronica take a vow. If I die, I want you to give Dahlia my sword, but you know, I am sure she'll announce that she's going to defeat my nemesis. I want you to stay by her side and protect her. A human story so touching I could hardly tell it without tears. Her sword? Why? Why her sword for? Dahlia's gaze is then directed straight at Veronica. Veronica then turns her face as if to avoid Dahlia's stare. So that's exactly what happened. Okay. Oh no. Must be impossible, huh? On Veronica's face, there's an expression of guilt and sadness. I can't see Dahlia's face since she's hanging her head. I see. Your little talk is over. Now allow me to be the one to send you to the afterlife. Just when I notice the insufferably heavy air surrounding us begin to move, I realize that this is the sign of Basario's incoming attack. We can't just do anything but to retreat due to the repetitive onslaught of his attacks. Jeez. Say this, Dahlia leaps forward. What the? Despite her yell warnings, Veronica quickly begins to chant a magic spell in support of Dahlia. They take every opportunity to try and land a blow on Basario. Veronica and Miss Dahlia attacks are perfectly harmonized. I see that when their breathing is in tune as they attack. It almost makes me think that they've been traveling together all their lives. Basario, who is the one on the offensive, is not given a single chance to make a move against them. Or so I thought. You're very fast, and that's all. I wouldn't call this attack perfectly harmonized. In the next second, both Dahlia and Veronica are blown off their feet. I'm not sure what just happened. At this rate, that female knight proves much more resilient as an opponent. Basario rains down blows at the speed of flying arrows. He's so fast I can't even see him. However, it looks as though Dahlia and Veronica can just barely see him and are managing to avoid his attacks. That's right, all they can do is dodge him. The tables have turned. The rhythm of their offense was easily stolen away, and now they're trying their hardest to avoid his blows. Thanks to this fight between Veronica and Dahlia, which is born out of misunderstanding, neither of them have any physical strength left. All they can do is just avoid his attacks. They don't even have strength left to dodge, and they're being driven to a corner by having constant hold off his attacks. In the end, Dahlia's sword is torn out of her grasp. At this point, she'll have to take Basario's attacks with her own flesh. She won't come out of this unharmed. There's no way an enemy will let this opportunity slip by. You're finished. Something's different about his next attack. Then, just as Basiario looms over Dahlia. Eh? When Veronica yells this, Dahlia's body flies up into the air. She managed to save Dahlia by her breath. Instead of putting Dahlia down on the ground, she blows her over towards the canyon. Oh no. Dahlia is swallowed by the river in the bottom of the canyon while yelling out Veronica's name. Finally, when I can't hear her voice anymore, Basario's laugh echoes all around us. It's as if I'm reliving that day. This time, are you taking the role of the lady's knight? Veronica turns to face me without bothering to answer Basario's question. How can you say that if I run that you'll... Alright, if that's the thing. Of course, there's a need to worry. It's obvious that you're suffering both strength and your magical powers are about to run out. That's a lie. I just heard you say those rare spells can't be performed more than once. Miss Veronica, let's run away. We have a chance now. Look, I'm sure that Veronica doesn't have the physical strength to escape right now, so all I can do is carry her. Whoa! Maybe it's because our lives are at risk, but I'm easily able to pick up Veronica. This must be what they call an adrenaline rush. Either Veronica is lighter than she looks, or I've grown extra muscles without even realizing it. Wait, I don't have any time to dwell on that. Veronica doesn't say anything as she's being held in my arms and does nothing but to cling on to me. As for a path I can use to escape, there's another forest or path through the cave. Neither of those options are ideal places to pass through while carrying another person. What to do? I have no idea, but let's pass through the cave, I guess. I guess I'll go through the cave. It's possible that Basario's monsters are hiding, waiting to spring a trap on us. I have no way to defend us if we get caught in that. That's why I'm better off sneaking through the dark cave to avoid any eye looking out for us. Plus, in the end, we'll have to fight Basario. That's why we should have moved to a place where we could take advantage up here of the terrain while we still have strength, so Veronica can cast some spells. We might even be able to beat him on our own. If only we're up against Basario, we won't have to fight hundreds of monsters. Alright, to the cave. Veronica, who's been silent for some time, finally opens her mouth to speak. She's looking up at me with happy expression on her face. What is it? It's nothing. I couldn't possibly have left you behind. That's one reason. That's two. Well, I'm only keeping my promise to you. It's something I said when Veronica told me about her past. I told you that I would help you any way I could, that's all. Come on, let's try to think positively. We're only up against one enemy, and there are two of us. Although, when it comes to me, I can't exactly do anything special. But there's nothing to lose by being positive. That is true. Alright, back to the fields. Just as expected, it takes a lot of strength to run while carrying another person. At this rate, we won't be able to run away the next time. Although, as far as I can tell, there's no sign of Basario around us. We have to take a chance to catch our breath. Let's figure out a battle plan before Basario gets here. Don't tell me. Come on. Don't tell me. It's all too obvious where you two are running off to escape. No way. There's no way. There's nowhere in the prayer for us to hide from him. He'll find us no matter where we try to run. Sorry was standing there in the field as if he's been waiting for us the whole time. Even worse, he's transformed to have the face of a girl. Does this face bring back memories? I take your silence as an affirmative answer. How unexpected that you would claim that I have bad taste. I'm trying to be classy by killing you in the form of this lady knight instead of my true appearance. So that's Miss Ivy? I remember Sorry trying to say that, saying that he could peer into Ivy's memories. Could it be that he's using those memories as a base for his transformation? I don't need to rely on the tool like you fools since I'm able to kill you with my own hands. However, since I took the time to transform, might as well swing around my sword to practice being a human. When Basari raises his hand, the sword appears out of thin air, then grips it in his palm. He makes a dash at Veronica. Whoa! I'm blown back by Veronica's magic force away from Basario. Meanwhile, Veronica is continuing to evade Basario's attacks. Unable to make an attack, she can only keep dodging his blows. Is that so? Then I'll make it even more difficult for you. Just then, Basario falls limply to the ground. However, he's standing again in a flash. What's this? Doesn't look much different from a moment ago, you know? Long time no see, Veronica. How are you? What's wrong? Don't act so surprised. Well, what do you mean? What's going on? Could this be a copy of Ivy's character? Wait, I don't know. I was killed by Basario. He captured my body and spirit, and now the only way I have to communicate is like this, through Basario. Yep, I am. Did you find Dahlia? That girl's pretty stubborn, so I'm sure you've had a tough time. Oh, what a relief. Hey, did I keep the promise you made with me? Yep, I knew you could do it, Veronica. I hope that Dahlia is taking good care of my sword. What? Oh, I see. What if you haven't found it yet? That means you've been searching for it all this time? When Ivy takes a step forward, Veronica does the same. It must have been hard for you, Veronica. Another step. Another step. The distance continues to shrink between them as their conversation goes on. It seems not. Now Basario and I share the same life. Soon the two of them are so close that they could clasp hands if they chose. This is getting a little risky. Even if the character I see is Ivy, the one inside is Basario. Miss Veronica, don't get too close. There's no answer even when I call her out. Veronica, who's that? I see, you're able to find happiness as well, Veronica. Then in return your happiness, I want you to make me happy. That's easy, all you need to do. She flashes a sudden grin. Is die. Those are the words that fly out of her mouth. Miss Veronica! Fuck! Fast as I could call to her, my legs are already on the move. She's a few meters away from me, but I still can't make it in time. Veronica's facing out and won't respond to me. NANI? Those words suddenly flashed by me. Feels like a flash of that powerful as a bolt of lightning just sped by my side. Sorry who's allowed this flash of lightning to get close is unable to absorb the shock of impact. and is blown backwards. How the hell you come back? How? What? The one who forced her way in between Veronica and Bessario is a person we are both familiar with. How the hell you come back? Bro, what? You got into the water then... Dahlia turns out over her shoulder and whispers this to us. As she immediately turns her gaze back to Bessario. I never thought to see you here. And that sword. Well, glad the sword has been found. Well, the sword's been found, everybody, which is pretty good, but now it's the end of today's video, everyone. So yes, so thank you everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit those notification bells as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.